And some developing news now. Leading health experts warn that we will, or we could, I should say, pay a heavy price for Thanksgiving gatherings. Channel 3's Roger Susanna joins us now live at the digital desk to explain more on why we could see a surge in numbers tied to the holidays. That's a huge concern right now, huh, Roger?
Absolutely, Nicole, and it really is unfortunate news, especially because we are already dealing with a record amount of COVID-19 hospitalizations. But Dr. Anthony Fauci warns those numbers may soon get even worse. 1 million new coronavirus cases in America, all in just the first 5 days of December. A grim comparison to the 99 days it took the country to reach its first 1 million cases.
The middle of January can be a really dark time for us.
An ominous alarm from America's top disease expert. And sadly, it's not the only one.
The week after Christmas into New Year's and the New Year's holiday, I think it could be even more of a challenge than what we saw with Thanksgiving.
Health experts warn we have not even seen the full brunt of the Thanksgiving surge.
We're all waiting, unfortunately, for a pretty steep acceleration, both in terms of cases and hospitalizations and tragically deaths. You know, we'll be hitting 3,000 deaths per day probably on a regular basis.
But there are positive developments on the vaccine front. The UK's vaccine rollout begins today, and the first stages of the program here in the United States could be approved later this week.
Operation Warp Speed seems poised to deliver vaccines on an historic, almost miraculous timetable.
And by the way, we have a lot more information on the timing of the vaccine rollout in the United States and in the UK right now on the Channel 3 app. Live at the digital desk, I'm Roger Susanna, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.